the setup for the convention center. And I feel like I messed up because they were paying per quote. Wait a second. Basically piecework. And then he knew how long it would take. And he basically made it piecework to where you make like a wage. And everybody would do one and then leave. And his thing, he said, it's piecework, and if anybody leaves, then I'm going to pay the people that stay and not pay the people that left. So obviously he has issues with people leaving in the middle of the job. And so it was like you wouldn't realize how hard it was until you actually did that kind of job. So I was thinking about leaving. I asked him out. He said that it was $40 per quart, and I was like, "Is it 40 per quart or 40 per quart per person?" Because he put me in like a 3-guy group. And I was like, if it's 40 per quart and not per person per quart, I'm just gonna leave now. And he was like, no, it's per person. It's like per person per quart. He's like, but like, if somebody leaves, then I'm just gonna pay the other guys for it. So like, he figured that $40 was like the key number to get somebody to show up and work. And that's what he wanted to pay everybody forever. And so I put myself through that. And I was thinking like, so he had one more to do, or he had 3 more to do. And I was like, after 3 hours, making $40 in 3 hours, I was like, worth the fuck out. Like, it, and I was telling the other guys I was working with, I was like, yeah, the first, like, 50 of these that I did was like nothing. But the last 50 little pieces of like cardboard, or plastic flooring, like the other second 50, it was like a living hell. My hands hurt, feet hurt, like everything hurt. Like my skin was like, every time I picked one up, my skin was like not having it. And I was like, I'm not going to do another one for 40. You're fucking crazy. And he's like, I got one more guy that's going to help. So I don't really need the other guys. He's like, oh, I kind of need like one more, maybe 2 more people. But, if everybody wants to do it, this is not for everybody. Like maybe 1, maybe 2 more people that could help. And I was like, fuck that. And left. And so did everybody else I worked with. And so did everybody else on all the other crews that he had that I could see. It was like everybody just left. Except for one guy apparently. And I was like, now I'm out of here. But now I'm like, regretting it. I should have stuck around, made another $40. It would have been like an all-day workout, but whatever. And I was kind of wore out, and all that, but would have been good. Kept working. Better than what happened, which is it went to the Win, played the tournament there and lost on a bad beat. Got my aces cracked. Some guy ripped it all in and I had aces. And I had 50K in chips. And the other guy ripped it all in with sixes. And he had like 51K chips. Starting stack of like 25. Kind of like maybe 30. I don't know. I might have had 60. I might have had like 59. I don't know. I had like just short of double. Or I might have had like a little, just around double starting stack. It was like, I had like almost exactly average chips for that point of the tournament where it's like half people left. And then that's when everybody starts like really blowing each other apart. And I had like the perfect amount of chips, like to get like just that one double up. I would have just been smashed. But what a fucking ace, bullshit. And it wasn't even like he saw the flop and then cracked me. It's like, so I can't even feel bad. Like if he just like limped with sixes, flopped a six like he did, and then ripped it in. I mean, I might have folded because it was a really scary board. It was like, especially for a limper, it was like 4, 5, 6, or like 5, 6, 7, something like that. So if he limped and then it came 5, 6, 7, I might not have called him all of it. Like, he probably could have bet like 5K, and I would have called, and then the turn, I think, was like an 8, made an even bigger straight on the board. So I would have just believed that he had a 9. I would have said, like, maybe on the flop would have been like, he probably don't got 8, 9. And then on the turn, it would have been like, he probably does have a 9, and folded. So he probably got max value knowing now that he hit. But it was a very terrible move to rip it all into sixes against somebody who has aces. And against a guy who, like, bet under the gun. I mean, today I was playing very aggressive. Like, I was making a lot of bluffs. There was a hand where a guy called me, and I bet like a quarter of his stack, and he called with like top pair, or like, no, he had pocket threes. He had like worse than bottom pair. But it was kind of a weird board. It was like 7, 8, 9, 9, jack. Or it was like 6, 8, 9, 9, deuce or something. And he had pocket threes. And then he calls me, and I had like ace king. Or something like that. Maybe ace king. And I missed everything. And I just bet, like, made kind of a big bet. I overbet the pot. But in my head, I was thinking, this is what I would do if I had, like, something miraculous. Like, I was representing kings or jacks. And had, what? Ace queen high. So Instead of losing a tournament, I could have stuck around and kept working. Now I feel like that's going to be my new, what's that called? Superstition. Where, like, if I have a job to show up to, I'm not going to gamble because I'm probably going to lose. But tomorrow is the gladiator turn. So I'm going to go to bed nice and early. I think it's 1 a.m. And I'm going to wake up at the crack of dawn at 9 a.m. Bounce out of the house early and run over to Horseshoe like a madman. I'm going to be sprinting down the street, getting over there to play the gladiator. And I think I'm going to win the gladiator because I am the best poker player in the world. And I'm just on a very unlucky streak. Which happens to the best of them, even if you're as good as me. So, that's my plans. Wake up early tomorrow and go to the gladiator.